Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 996, and today's topic is the procedures of treatment of sewage. And it is part 2. In part 1 I have already discussed some procedures, and here I am going to discuss two other procedures, that is steam distillation and neutralization procedures. As we know that in sewage there are a lot of organic compounds and they are decomposed in the water even below their boiling point, and that is the serious matter, how to remove those decomposed organic matter from the sewage. And in this way we are following the steam distillation procedure. First thing is that lot of organic compounds, once it is boiled along with the steam, it will go in the form of vapor and it will be collected and it is passed through some alkaline medium, acidic medium, so that they are converted into their salts, and they will become non-volatile, and the volatile substances will be removed. For example, if suppose we are interested to remove phenol from the sewage which is decomposed, so in that case we will pass all the vapor through alkaline solution, and once the mixture of phenol with that alkaline solution is passing, this alkaline means sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, and once it is passing through sodium hydroxide solution, this phenol will combine with sodium and there will be formation of sodium phenolate, and this sodium phenolate, after the formation, it is no more volatile and it will be settled. So in this way, whatever phenolic impurities are there in that sewage can be removed. So these are all procedures by means of which we can separate by steam distillation procedure. The second one is that is called neutralization procedure of acid and base. Actually, most of these sewage, what we are getting, they can be acidic and they can be alkaline. And as you know that in all countries, the release of all these sewage which are acidic is prohibited by law, because once acidic or alkaline sewage is allowed to go into river or main water stream, it may kill lot of marine animals including fish. So that's why before releasing to any water body, to river, make sure that the sewage is neutralized, and the best neutralizing agents are limestone, lime, magnesia. This sewage is treated with that, and in this way it will be converted into alkaline, and if it is acidic it will be neutralized into salt, and if it is alkaline it is treated with sulfuric acid, and then there will be formation of salt. In this way it will be neutralized. So this is the method by means of which by neutralization reaction we can neutralize acid and base. So these two methods I am going to give one by one. So here I am going to discuss the distillation of pollutants with steam. And you know that a steam, the vapor which is formed at 100 degrees centigrade temperature, and there are a lot of organic, essential oil or terpenes and some other hydrocarbons. They are volatile and they will go along the terpene, and in the column they are separated with adsorption at a different phases, and also by passing through alkali that I have already given you. The best example is that if we want to remove this phenol along with that vapor with steam, phenol you pass it through alkali, all the phenols will be converted into sodium phenolate, and it is not volatile. So in this way, the pollutants which are volatile can be removed by steam distillation. So number one is that is distillation of pollutants with steam. There are many organic compounds which undergo decomposition at temperature below their boiling point. That I have already told you. This is the serious issue for sewage, because lot of organic compounds, they are decomposed, and once they are decomposed, they form colloidal suspended particles in the sewage, and they remain inside. It's very difficult to remove them unless we follow the steam distillation procedure. So in such cases, it is not possible to obtain a pure substance by distillation at atmospheric pressure. So with the simple distillation, it is not possible to remove such type of organic decomposed pollutants from the sewage. If the substance is readily soluble in water, it can be distilled under reduced pressure. The mixture will boil at a temperature below 100 degrees centigrade under atmospheric pressure. A low volatile liquid can vaporize at temperature below its boiling point. So there are a lot of organic substances. They will be changed into vapor form, vapor phase under their boiling point, and that can be along with steam. Boiling with another liquid which is more volatile and immiscible with the chemically inactive towards it. The distillation can be effected on batch or continuous columns. A sewage flows down the piping in the column to meet the uprising live stream. It heats to 100 degrees centigrade temperature, and the volatile pollutants pass into vapor. So once that steam is passing through such type of pollutants which are present in the sewage, those volatile ones will pass through in the steam. For example, phenol is separated from steam by passing it through a solution of alkali heated at 100 degrees centigrade temperature, and the alkali converts phenol into sodium phenolate, and which is non-volatile with steam. The reaction is given C2H5OH, C6H5, that is phenol, is alcohol I have written, C6 H5OH phenol plus NaOH sodium hydroxide alkali, and it will give you C6H5ONA, C6H5ONA, that is sodium phenolate plus H2O, and that steam is returned to the evaporation column to complete the cycle. So this method is simply neutralization. Neutralization, if I say, means acid and base. And as you know that acidic or basic sewage is prohibited to release in water bodies. And before releasing sewage, two methods are there. First, we have to check its acidity or basicity, and then we have to check the acidic or basic condition of water body, whether it is neutral or whether it is slightly acidic or slightly basic. And in that case, if it is, for example, your sewage is more acidic and your water body is slightly alkaline, then you can discharge, and you have to see the equilibrium, whether the natural neutralization is okay or not. And if in case it is not okay, only then we will go for artificial neutralization by filtration, by adding of dolomite, limestone, lime, all these procedures. So that is actually the procedure is known as neutralization. So number 2 is neutralization of acids and bases. The discharge of acidic and alkaline sewage into water bodies is prohibited because it kills the aquatic life. So before disposal, such sewage should be neutralized. Sewage is neutralized by adding the corresponding reagents or by filtration through neutralizing materials. Sewage is passed through filters packed with lime, limestone, dolomite and calcined dolomite. Alkaline waters are neutralized by treating with sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. While neutralizing the sewage, the natural neutralizing capacity of the water body should also be taken into consideration, and only that part of acid which cannot be neutralized naturally should be neutralized artificially. So first we have to take into consideration of natural neutralization. Only when natural neutralization is not possible, only then we will follow the artificial method. So then neutralize artificially. The quantity of sewage that can be discharged into water body can be calculated. Let the alkalinity of water body is X milligram equivalent per liter and the acidity be Y milligram equivalent per liter. Then the neutralize the sewage, it should be diluted in the water body minimum Y by X times. If the dilution is weaker part of sewage, then it should be neutralized artificially. Sewage is neutralized by passing it through mutation filters packed with chalk, marble, dolomite, and these are the most suitable filtering medium. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.